We spent a week sailing the Grenadines in our tiny sailboat.
We got to Tobago Cays!
The Grenadines are an archipelago of small islands with gorgeous nature and lots of character.
They were one of our favorite places in the Caribbean.
In this video, we'll share how a week in our life looks like while island hopping on the cheap in the windwards. We will also make a very special announcement.
Good morning!
The first thing we do when we get to a new country is checking in with customs and immigration. Officially, I'm the captain of the boat, so I usually go do the paperwork while Rick does some grocery shopping. This process alone usually takes half a day already, and we use the trip to explore the town. Union Island was charming, tropical and authentic.
So we just came from the top of that hill, walking. Rick was wearing this big backpack, and then we crossed with the paddles and the dinghy, and this is our grocery shopping after clearing customs here in Union Island, St Vincent the Grenadines.
In the afternoon, we island hopped to the next island, Mayro.
The next day, we had a rest day. That means we are not sailing today. Instead, we rest and explore. We saw our first octopus while snorkeling around the boat. After that, we made quesadillas for lunch.
Rick's heating the tortillas in honor to our Mexican friends. It's actually not tortilla, it's what?
You want some hot sauce?
Yes, it's amazing. This avocado is like Philadelphia cream. It's so creamy, so different. Amazing. Let's go explore Mayro Island before our friend here comes for a nice dinner together. Come on!
In the afternoon, we found a small trail that went around the whole island. We collected some coconuts and drank the juice when we were back on the boat.
From 1 to 10, how pretty is this trail?
Very pretty.
What did you find?
Schmetterling. Then we swam over to Pierre's boat and spent the evening there. We swam back in the night.
Happy birthday!
The next day, Pierre was turning 65, so we sailed to the Tobago Cays to celebrate, the gem of the Grenadines.
We arrived in Tobago Cays, paradise, paradise. What are you doing? Woohoo! Thank you!
Since it was a special day and we were so excited, we decided to get some tuna from the local fishermen.
So nice.
Critics said no, I didn't know how it came, so I couldn't go. I was stood on the pier, second show. Audience asked me what, but I didn't know how my predicament grew. But now I got friends, and I think that my friends.
In the afternoon, we dinghied over to Pierre's boat to go snorkeling together. Just when we got to Pierre's boat, the outboard engine died and we started drifting towards Mexico in the strong wind. Luckily, Pierre came to the rescue and we took his dinghy to go snorkeling in the reef.
Happy birthday!
Not for the money and it's not for the applause, no. Oh, no, no, no. 'Cause after is nothing, it's doing the song. I don't have to hear a thing to know I've been grooved on. chords that I'm using are usually sad. I had to use them, they're the best chords that I have.
In the evening, I made tuna burritos for dinner.
Happy birthday!
The following morning, we woke up early and went to harvest coconuts at the beach for some morning juices. Freshly harvested coconuts from the beach, right there, delivered to the boat by us, swimming through the water. Made banana pancakes.
Banana pancakes. Actually, blueberry pancakes.
And spent the rest of the day fixing the dinghy engine with beer. And in the evening, we moved on to the next island, Jeanneau. On the 24th of December, we woke up really early and set up for a sail in the fog to Bequia. We sailed for a bit together with Pierre. Bequia is one of the most beloved islands in the Grenadines by sailors, so we were happy to spend the Christmas there.
It is 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas!
I had a chance to connect with friends and family back home and wish them Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
And had some lentils in the candlelight. That was our Christmas dinner.
Lentils with potatoes, sweet potato, carrots. On the VHF Cruiser's net, someone announced a potluck on Christmas Day. So we went and met some Scandinavian sailors. The next day we headed up to St Vincent, the largest island of the country. Today is the first time that we use the autopilot on the sail, so that we can actually relax.
I finally can read and eat some chips and relax. And we're doing 3 knots. It's okay. Afternoon sail, our favorite.
This was sold to me as man's fruit. Fruit for man. But it's a super fruit. I'm not sure how to open this correctly. There you go. And this is called chamoya? Oh no, chayote. Something like that.
It's good?
Super good. Passion fruit. On our last day in St Vincent and the Grenadines, we sailed to Chateau Belair in the north of the island. The bay was extremely scenic, but we had a spicy goodbye here. On our dinghy ride to Customs and Immigration for checking out, 10 kids tried to jump into our dinghy, shouting, "Money, money, money!"
And right when I turned around, after taking a picture of a cute little piglet, I saw this man masturbating in front of me. So we left the little town, got to the boat.
Daily engine maintenance.
Night swim. Go ahead. Little shower.
Went for a night swim. The next morning, we left in the dark to the next country.
Stay tuned for our next video, where we have to do our biggest crossing yet and also make friends with some dolphins.
Don't forget about the pitons.
We started our sailing trip in Grenada in December 2023. Right now, we're in the British Virgin Islands, and once we reach the Bahamas around March-April, the trip is over for us and we're going to sell our boat to the next team of adventurers. If you're interested, comment below to be the first on the list.